A wealthy mystery novelist, the patriarch of a sprawling, greedy family is found dead in his study. It's the morning after his 85th birthday party, and the scene is unsettlingly clear. His throat has been slit, the weapon still in his hand. The police are ready to rule it a tragic suicide, but an anonymous client has hired a renowned private detective, a gentleman sleuth with a molasses-thick drawl, to take one last look. And he believes this perfect picture has a hole in the middle. He begins to interview the family, a collection of vultures in Kashmir, and quickly discovers that on the night of his death, the old man had systematically dismantled their lives. He fired his son from the family publishing house, exposed his son-in-law's affair, cut off his daughter-in-law's allowance, and wrote his arrogant grandson completely out of his will. Every single one of them had a powerful motive, and every single one of them is lying. The detective finds his key to the truth in the most unlikely person, the patriarch's nurse, a young woman with a kind heart and a peculiar condition, a physical inability to lie without vomiting. She becomes his living lie detector, but she is hiding a devastating secret of her own. She believes she accidentally mixed up the old man's medications, giving him a fatal overdose. In his final moments, to protect her from ruin, he used his mystery writer's mind to devise a plan for her to escape unseen, and then took his own life to cover up her crime. She is crushed by the belief that she is responsible for his death. But the detective sees the pieces that don't fit. A toxicology report that makes no sense. A half-burned piece of the will. A single drop of blood on the nurse's shoe. He realizes she isn't the killer. She's the target of a far more sinister plot. He gathers the entire family in the drawing room for the final reveal. He exposes the true culprit, the arrogant grandson. Enraged at being disinherited, the grandson had swapped the labels on the medication vials to trick the nurse into poisoning the patriarch, framing her for a murder he committed. He then anonymously hired the detective, certain he would expose the nurse and the family would get the inheritance back. But then comes the final brilliant twist. The detective reveals that the nurse was so good at her job, she never even looked at the labels. She recognized the medicines by their weight and viscosity alone, and gave the old man the correct dose. He was never actually poisoned. The grandson's perfect crime was a complete failure. The patriarch had died for nothing, killing himself to save the woman from a crime she never even committed. In a final desperate act, the grandson lunges at the nurse with a knife, only to have it revealed as a harmless, retractable stage prop. His confession is caught and he is taken away.